On the West Tyne Light Network, we now have our selection of 3 poems. The first is called A Farewell by Charles Kingsley. My fairest child, I have no song to give you, no lark could pipe in skies so dull and grey. Yet if you will, one quiet hint I'll leave you for every day. I'll tell you how to sing a clearer carol than lark who hails the dawn on breezy down, to earn yourself a purer poet's laurel than Shakespeare's crown. Be good, sweet maid, and let who can be clever do noble things, not dream them all day long, and so make life, death, and that last forever, one grand sweet song. That was A Farewell by Charles Kingsley. Our second poem is called Deeds Not Words, and it's anonymous. A man of words and not of deeds is like a garden full of weeds, and when the weeds begin to grow, it's like a garden full of snow. And when the snow begins to fall, it's like the birds upon a wall, and when the birds begin to fly, it's like a shipwreck in the sky. And when the sky begins to roar, it's like a lion at the door, and when the door begins to crack, it's like a stick across your back. And when your back begins to smart, it's like a penknife in your heart. And when your heart begins to bleed, oh, then you're dead, and dead indeed. That was Deeds Not Words, and that's an anonymous poem. Our third selection is Up at a Villa Down in the City by Robert Browning. Had I but plenty of money, money enough and to spare, the house for me, no doubt, were a house in the city square. Or such a life, as one leads at the window there. Something to see by Bacchus, something to hear at least. There's the whole day long, one life is a perfect feast. While up at a villa one lives, I maintain it no more than a beast. But bless you, it's dear, fowls, wine at double the rate. They have clapped a new tax upon salt, and what I'll pay is passing the gate. It's a horror to think of. And so, the villa for me, not the city. Beggars can scarcely be choosers, but still, the pity, the pity. And that was the third of our 3, Up at the Villa Down in the City by Robert Browning. And that is our selections of poems for today.